Today's best music.
Magic 89.9.
Magic 89.9 doing interviews from home. My name is Zoe, and here I was accepting that there's no way 2020 could pull a plot twist on me. But somehow the stars have aligned, gifting me this rare opportunity to talk to one of my all-time favorite artists. And yes, I did ask for this interview. You all know her as the dream pop queen on a king-size bed. Please welcome Girl in Red. How you doing, Marie?
Hey, I'm good. Pretty good.
Are you safe and healthy?
I'm safe and I think I'm healthy. I've had plenty of COVID tests because I'm so scared of getting COVID. So in that sense, I'm healthy, and hopefully I don't have anything undiagnosed. Yes, I'm healthy.
Hopefully. And that's good to hear. So where are you based right now?
I'm in Horton, which is my hometown. So I'm at my mom's house.
Okay. All
Just
right.
visiting.
Back to our family for the holidays.
Yes.
So before we begin, we're going to have a round of sugar or spice, the last one for the year. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I think I know the concept.
Okay. All right. Girl in Red for sugar or spice 899. Number 1, maintaining houseplants.
Spice.
Spice. Are you the type to completely shy away from all plants?
Wait, plants or plans?
Yeah. Plants.
Oh, I love, okay, sugar. I love them.
You do? Okay. I'm the complete opposite. I just practically kill all plants that come near me. But that's good for you. It's good for you. Number 2, keeping a diary.
Sugar.
Sugar. Okay. Number 3, drinking coffee.
Sugar.
Yes, I just recently got into it. Number 4, the color red.
Sugar, baby.
Of course. Okay, number 5, the famous question, which will define if you and I could be best friends or not. Pineapples on pizza.
Spice. What the hell?
No, that's okay. I still love you. I
Okay,
adore you. What am I talking about? So I'm going to get this question out of the way, even though I've clearly stalked you and I know your story. Stylized in lowercase, why do you call yourself Girl in Red?
Because I fell in love with a girl who was wearing a red sweater. That's the short story, because it's a long story. And I feel like I've said it. I feel like I'm just every time I tell that story, it's like pretty much like filtered. Like it's just like watered out. But
yeah.
But I was in love with a girl, and I saw her at a festival in a crowd, and she was wearing a red sweater. So I texted her and said, Girl in Red. Then I bought a turtleneck 3 months later, and I was like, hey, Girl in Red. That's kind of cool. And I still have that turtleneck, and I'm saving it in case someone needs to make a museum about me.
That's good. You should save everything that you touch. You never know. You never know how much that could go for on Amazon
I'm a hoarder,
something.
girl. I'm hoarding. You should check out my place.
If you turn your camera on, I would, but okay. All right.
Oh, well, this is my place. My mom has a really neat house.
Okay. I'm just going to assume that you're very cozy right now, which brings us to your most recent single, 2 Queens in a King-Size Bed. There is a literal bed in the middle of the ocean in your music video, which is really cool. And I know that your songs really work with the cold weather, but did you always have this plan at the back of your mind to release a Christmas track?
Not always, but particularly for the past 12 months, it's been in the back of my head, because I think I've been composing this song for the past 12 months, really. Composing, who the hell am I? I'm not I'm a pop musician talking about composing, but I guess that's what it is. I don't know. But I think, yeah, it's just been in the back of my head for a while, so I felt like it just had to happen. I just think it's the perfect balance of a Christmas song. It's like there are so many Christmas songs, and none of them make me feel any like festive. So I like this one.
So you have to make your own.
Yes.
I completely love it. I mean, it sounds like you, but you can still tell that it's for Christmas, and it's super duper timely. So I completely love it. And you've been releasing non-album singles since 2017, which have done fantastically. And I hear you're coming out with a debut album entitled World in Red, complete with its very own website with a very red planet. So what inspired you to go from 3 years of singles to a full-blown album?
Well, so actually World in Red is a concept that I've sort of developed over the past year and a half. So there
Mhm.
there will be an album inside of World in Red that's not titled World in Red, but World in Red is like the
Oh,
creative universe I'm building for myself. And
okay,
like this,
okay.
so like maybe, I start writing books and it's like World in Red books or whatever. Like, so it's
Right.
really just like it's a place for me to make whatever. And I think the reason why I'm putting out an album now is just because I think this is the first time I've felt like I wanted to make an album. Like I
Okay.
if I sat down 3 years ago and if I tried to make an album, I don't think I would be able to do that because it kind of you kind of come to a point where you're like, oh, this is like this fits in an album, and
Yeah.
all my previous work was just like, yeah, this is a really cool song, but I don't see it in like a bigger body of work.
Mm-hmm. So does your debut album have a title yet?
It does. I mean, it's all done, so it definitely has a title.
Okay, okay. Well, if you could just pick an emotion or a word to describe this debut album of yours, what would that be?
Explosive.
Wow. That is
Yep.
so fitting to World in Red. So I can imagine like all the nights that I'm gonna spend dancing in my room to it.
I mean, I hope you
Okay,
will.
so definitely. So let's take a walk down memory lane for a bit and talk about how this all started. 2 words, heartbreak, mainly yours. So can you like tell me about how this musical journey of yours started?
It actually started with that girl in the red sweater because like she was like a catalyst for the entire project. Her name was X, and then I made a song about her called "I Want to Be Your Girlfriend," which was I wrote that in the summer of 2017, and I put it out in September on SoundCloud. And so she was really just like the start of. I was just really sad that entire summer and fall, and yeah, she's really like the catalyst for everything. But now it's about like so much more. Like, I mean, I didn't start writing songs in 2017 because of a girl, but like I had already written songs for years. But I think that's just where it started, and now I'm just like taking it other places. I'm over her, so I need to make some new music.
There you go. You go. So people are really getting into bedroom pop and bedroom music, and you've toured with fellow artists who also began simply by putting out songs from the comforts of their duvets. But what stands out to me the most is how, and I say this with awe, how normal your lyrics are. That one line in "I Want to Be Your Girlfriend," a song that has so much longing in it, is encapsulated by "I don't want to be your friend, I want to kiss your lips," and it speaks to everyone. And so is that how you write, like a page of your diary? Is that your process?
I mean, I think my songwriting has changed a lot over the past 3 years. Like, I think my songwriting is still direct, but it's just direct in like a different way. I mean, so like, I don't even know what my songwriting is at the moment. Like in 2017, I was really into that type of songwriting. Like let's say We Fell in Love in October, like smoking cigarettes on the roof, like very blunt lyrics, but that kind of paint a very clear and a nice, it's like nice imagery kind of.
Right.
But now it's like, I don't even know what my songwriting is right now. So I kind of feel like I need to like put this album into the world, and then people can like tell me like, yeah, this is this and this is that. But I guess it's some of it is like really blunt also. Like it's very simple, some of it, but like it's just crazy, some of it, really. I'm so excited.
Well, it may not have like just one description to it, but it definitely sounds good. Everything that you've been putting out so far sounds really good. And I have to ask, nowadays, who are you inspired by the most?
Taylor Swift. So inspired by Taylor Swift.
Isn't everyone?
I mean, I hope so. I hope everyone is, because she is, I don't know, 31 or something, and she is constantly putting out great music, and she is staying cool and staying great. And I just think she's she's a really huge inspiration, and I wish to be half 50% of her songwriting. If I could just have that, I would be happy.
50% would be enough for everyone. So I don't know if I've mentioned it enough all throughout this interview, but I'm a huge fan. So I'm just going to go all in. As someone who does interviews, I like to be able to tell an artist, how much I look up to them. It's just who I am. And on the subject of being authentic, a lot of people look up to you for your authenticity and how open and vulnerable you are with your music, especially at a time like this where people can just make money off the internet, advertising, whatever works. So how important is it for you to remain a real human being amidst all of your success?
I mean, it's like, I think it's everything, really. So
Yeah.
I don't know what I think. Because sometimes I write something and it doesn't feel real, and then it's just like I don't connect with it, and I don't know. I just don't connect with sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I just don't feel it, and it's boring, and it's like you can totally hear when something is just like. So.
Yeah.
I think being honest is absolutely everything right now, especially when it's at least my truth. And I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's just like, it's essential let's just say that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Lastly, if we could treat this interview like a time capsule to inspire yourself in 10 years, to inspire Girl in Red in 10 years, what would you say to your future self?
Don't think about what people will say. I think that's a good advice for Marie in 2021, 2022, and pretty much every year up until the next 10-year mark, because it's really simple. I know it's really easy getting into bad thought patterns of feeling like, like getting an idea and then like starting writing on it and then like wait, this does not sound like something I've made, like this does not, how will people respond to this? So I don't get into those thought patterns, girl. That's what I'm telling myself.
Okay, well that's definitely something. Thank you so much, Marie, for taking the time to cap off 2020 with me. And to everyone listening, Girl in Red's Two Queens in a King Size Bed is out, and her debut album is coming out really, really soon. Allow her music to completely win you over like it did me. I am wearing red. Again, I cannot stress enough how big of a fan I am and how I'm doing backflips inside my mind. So stay safe and healthy, Marie. We look forward to more music.
Thank you.
All right, my name is Zoe, and this is today's best music, Magic 89.9.